Hey, what's up? It's me, Christina. As you can see, I'm a little bit tore up from the floor up, and that's because I just finished working out. Today on my agenda, I decided that I wanted to just run the treadmill. I had a really bad headache, and I just really didn't want to think about things or whatever, so I decided to just work the treadmill. And actually, the headache is gone. But anyways, though, I just wanted to talk about how far I've come running the treadmill, because sometimes it just really astonishes me how far I've come. So about 4.5 years ago, I started my weight loss journey, and I was at my highest weight, 210 pounds, and I'm 4'11", so that's pretty hefty. I didn't really realize, like looking in the mirror, you don't realize how big you actually are, and you really, I don't know, you just really don't realize how heavy you actually are. Reality set into place when I started my weight loss journey, and I wanted to start with the treadmill, as usually most people want to do is the treadmill. So when I first started the treadmill and working out, and this is just my first baby steps, where I started at was right about here, and this is about a 30-minute program, and most of it is actually just walking, fast walking. It's about a 3.5 all the way here, and then you get to this point right here, and it's a little run. It's about a 5-minute run at 4 miles per hour. When I first started my weight loss journey, I could not get through that 5 minutes of 4 miles per hour running. I actually had to stop because I was so out of breath. Yeah, and as time went by, kind of got a little easier, and it just takes those baby steps. And now, where I'm at, you can see my hip hop, old school 90s hip hop going on, or rap actually, that's gangster rap. Anyways, though, right now what I did today is I did this 45-minute session, and I don't know if you can see that because I have my phone flipped around. I did that 45-minute session, and you can see it's just different type of intervals, going from 2.5 to 3.0 to 3.5 to 4.0 to 4.5, and it just goes up and down. You have your height and all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of like a basic run. I did that, and I also did this one right here, which is the one I started at, and it's done and it's complete, and I'm actually cool. Now I do different things. When I first started my weight loss journey, I do different things, like I started with the treadmill, and then I went into different programs just to keep my mind going, like the Turbo Jam. I did that one. I did a lot of Zumba, and I just wanted to do a lot of things that were fun and keeping me moving at the same time, because if you're not having fun while you're exercising, there's less of a chance that you're actually going to continue doing it, unless you're really, really, absolutely, positively motivated to lose, which I was. I don't even want to go behind the story as to the reason why I was so motivated to make a change. There was just a lot of things behind that, and it's just too long of a story for me to continue. Maybe another day. But I'm actually pretty proud of myself. There's been times where I've worked, the really high intensity. I've worked, all these different kind of stuff. But now I usually just do the treadmill when I'm really stressing out. Exercise has become my alter addiction away from food, because I am a food addict. And exercise, when I'm really stressing, helps me avoid the food and event whatever is going on in my head and burn it out through exercise. And so if you are some kind of addict, it could be an alcohol addict, a food addict, it could be any different type of addicts, and you need to find an alter addiction, exercise has been mine. I'm not going to say it's going to be yours, because everybody has their own deal. But when I'm really, really stressing out and I'm really having a hard time, the treadmill is one of my lifesavers, because I could just run and clear my mind out, and by the time I'm done, I'm feeling much happier. So that's where I'm at right now. I've never really actually reached my goal weight, which is supposed to be 125, and that is actually my doctor's goal weight for me for 4'11", and I still never actually reached that. But you know, one of the main things for me is that I'm still active. I still try to eat in moderation and think about my food choices. Some days are better than others when it comes to my food choices, but I'm still staying focused. And 4.5 years later, I mean, the only thing I've actually gained back is about 10 pounds. And I still am active. I still work out weekly. Sometimes it's 5 days a week, and sometimes it's 3 days a week. But you know, I'm still active, and that's what's important, is for me to be healthy and not what you see on the TV screen, because that's not real. This is what's real. So, alrighty, that's it for today. All for love. Peace.